Good morning, everybody. I'm going to be fulfilling one of my bucket list items this morning, and I'm going to take you with me. How's that?
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame.
Well, fulfilling a bucket list item today, and I'm glad I get to take you along with. I'm really excited about getting up in a balloon. It's something I've always wanted to do. You can see here they're cold filling it with those big gas-powered fans, and then they give it a shot with the burners, and it goes right on up. This is a balloon I rode in today. I just got it up in the air. You can see it's starting to take shape here. Other balloon got off ahead of us there. A lot of these cars that were going along here, they all honked and waved at us as we took off. It was kind of cool, you know, just local people, and they love seeing the balloons go up. Ballooning means a lot to the community. And our pilot, Brittany, was talking about some of the farmers that she's developed a relationship with and when land in their fields when they need to, and how nice they are and how receptive they are. It's a lot about the community, you know. It's a big ballooning area. The valley is built for ballooning the way she talked about it, because it's surrounded by mountains, so the weather, air layers, I'm not technical enough about it, but the way the different layers of air develop from the morning throughout the day make it ideal for ballooning. This time of year, it's more favorable for a morning flight than it is an afternoon flight, so they just do morning flights. They got a balloon fiesta coming up in a few weeks, I believe, too. They did a St. Patty's Day rally too, where they had a bunch of balloons up, and they were doing that today. They took off from a different area, and they were ahead of us, and I'll show you pictures later on. There was a group of them up there. I was supposed to fly on St. Patty's Day, but like I said, the weather was bad. Can't control the weather. Just this along the river here, all these trees are cottonwoods, and our pilot was telling us that it's the longest or the biggest cottonwood forest, because it goes from all the way from Colorado all the way down here. One continuous forest of cottonwoods. Pretty cool. It's interesting to see different types of trees in the middle of the desert too, you know, where you've got cactus and yucca trees and, you know, mesquite, and then you come here and you got cottonwoods, you know, along the river. It's kind of neat. See, she was communicating with different radios and stuff, so communicating with airports and the chase crew, and keeping track of altitude and the air layers. It's quite a feat to fly one of these balloons. I mean, it's just knowing how to make it move the way you want it to move, travel through the air, knowing what layer of air is moving, which one isn't, how to get to it, watching different conditions. We're going to get dropped down by the river here. This is a nice way to view it, you know. Sure wish that rope wasn't in my way, but that's luck of the draw on seating, you know. Just a beautiful morning, sunrise. And they tried to give you the best ride possible. As you can see here, we're gonna scrape treetops. It was kind of fun, just flying so low like that, buzzing the treetops. And I gotta say, at no time was I scared or I felt uneasy or, you know, weak in the knees or anything. I really enjoyed it. It was great, an exhilarating feeling. One thing I did notice when we got up in the air and we weren't around any other buildings or anything is just how peaceful it is at that level. You know, you don't hear anything. And there we are, scraping the treetops. Doesn't hurt anything, it's just light twigs hitting it. Kind of neat bird's eye view of the river. We're going to take a little dip in the water here too. That was intentional. And now we're up and away again here. Bloom behind us decided to do the same thing as well. Take a little dip in the river. They actually kind of sat it right on the top of the water and rode it for a little while. I believe that pilot's name is David, if I remember right. You can see it there. What a cool shot. Get a little more altitude here, and as we cruise along here, just an amazing day. A couple times I looked down and I was wondering what I was looking at, and then I looked at the shadow. One time it was a horse, a paint-colored horse, and pretty cool. And you'd see our shadow of the balloon traveling along the side too. That was really neat. There were some other balloons taking off when we got a little further up too, and I'll show you some of those at the end. Got some pictures of those. There's fire over there, and the smoke was trapped below the temperature inversion. Actually, at the ground level, it's pretty cool, and you got up, and it was significantly warmer above that. It's pretty neat how that works. Kind of neat, these sandbars and where the river meanders and moves and changes direction. There's the other balloon that took off with us, same company. They got ahead of us. They got in a little more favorable wind and got a lead on us. There's our balloon sitting off on the side over there in the shadow. Yeah. Pretty cool. The balloon ride was about, I want to say it was about an hour long. It took a little while to prep when we first got there, you know, maybe 30 minutes, get everybody signed in and loaded on, and, you know, the balloons filled up. And when we got there, they already had them cold filled with the fans, and all they had to do is put some heat to them. I think it's cool to look at these croplands from the air. I just love it. Here we are again. We were trading positions there off and on here, so I think we passed them at one point. You can see all the mountains in the background. The whole valley is just mountains all around it. It's just so peaceful. And I would definitely recommend doing it. If you've never done it before, it is well worth it. And I'm seriously considering about doing it again. And if I do it again, I'll be going back to Albuquerque and flying with Brittany and fly Albuquerque again. It's kind of neat. At times, like one balloon is going up and the other balloon's going down, and it looks like they're just taking off real quick, but it's just an optical illusion, and it's kind of cool. If you're wondering what the temps were like, it was about 30 degrees, 30, 31 degrees at takeoff, and then when we landed, I think it was, you know, maybe upper 50s, possibly. A little chilly, but I dressed in layers, so I was ready for it. Actually, I had pants on, too. First time I've worn pants this year. Been in shorts most of the time. Yeah, they say along the river here, they see all kinds of wildlife, coyotes, mountain lions, you name it. The only place I didn't cut off the audio is to the end here, where we're going to be when we land. Let you hear that and hear everybody in the balloon, so you hear that no one really freaked out. I mean, it was pretty gentle landing. I can't say enough about Brittany, our pilot. She knows her stuff and is very skillful. And it's no easy task, running different ropes and keeping track of altitude, other planes in the area. I mean, it's not just something you can go up in a hot air balloon and fly one of these. It takes some practice, and it takes years of practice. And she has definitely honed her skills and knows what she's doing, and I would fly with her anytime. Look at that. Just like a jigsaw puzzle. It's kind of interesting, the topography, the landscape there, flying over it. Getting close to the end of our journey here. And our landing spot is right over there. As we're coming in, she's going over procedures and telling us to take glasses off and things like that, prepare. You actually hold on to different handles on the sides when you come in for a landing, and bend your knees when you come in. But I'll let you listen to it for yourself and listen to the landing.
Folks, knees bent.
Bend, bend. Oh my God. Good control. Oh, they are landing.
He hit like a...
Oh, they hit like a balloon.
After we landed, they had a champagne toast and snacks and everything. It was, we got to ask questions and talk to the crew, and they were just wonderful people all around, making sure all our needs were met. And this is what it looks like when they take down the balloon, when they let the air out of the top. And the crew hard at work, taking it down and packing it up for the next flight. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Look in the description for more about Fly Albuquerque. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.